All right, what about now? OBS. I just had to turn like monitor off on it. I think that fixed it. I was playing around so much with OBS the other day. Sorry about that. Jerry in the building. We got Jerry, Aaron, MG, Fades, and Kevin. Let's go. We got the green team in here. Guys, the ones that want to trade regardless of it being kind of the extended weekend. A lot of traders probably taking today off, but not the green team. Good now. All right, so yeah, Fades. I pointed out the ACXP. I mean, this one looks like she's, as you normally point out, still up 100% off of that move it made a few days ago, up towards the 200 day, mind you, and then additionally the buck 20 area, the 20-cent area. So I'm watching this one maybe for some continuation on the fade. Again, that 10 cents roll, that's going to be tough on this one. 72 cents being that ceiling of resistance. We have KWE that's spiking back. We're not missing, guys, the green team does not miss any of the volume or action in here. We certainly don't. So it's just a matter of your trading style. KWE, this one's popping up towards a triple top up here, about 1450. Surprisingly, I mean, did they come out with news? Probably not. It's a lower float play. KWE, if you remember, with APVO, were the plays on Wednesday. Now, APVO came out with the offering, and they've been suffering since. Should have really been swinging that one, apparently, with that offering at 350. OSCR, probably I'm not trading this one. This one's trading like it's a very high short interest in the float. I have not really checked that, but I can just tell we're high. Let's see, OSCR. Just the way it's squeezing. It's 12%. It's got an accumulation in the short interest on it. 12% is not terrible, OSCR. OSCR, that one's had a major move from 16 up to close to 1877, and then had a gap up towards now sitting at 22. So even, just with a 12% short interest, I may take a stab at this one for potential profit taking. We had a ceiling at 1850 up towards 19, and that could set as a floor now on it. But I could see that one profit taking. WHLR, this one is gapping up as well. I just saw they announced actually a reverse split they're going to be doing. It looks heavy. It double topped up here towards 920. MG, magic 20-cent area. Right at 920. Double topped up there. Now that I'm able to see my candlesticks through Trade the Pool, or my entries and exits rather, I can tell that I've been kind of chasing some of these plays. So I'd like to wait. It looks weak. Maybe traditionally I'd be shorting into some of this weakness on the reject, but I'd like to wait for that one to pop up to give me a separate entry on it. So we have pulled back quite a bit, 920 down to 764. WHLR. Now they said they're going to do a reverse stock split. They came out with earnings better than, I mean, they still were losing money on the year, but they lost less. They lost less than they were expecting, that kind of thing. So WHLR up $3 to 763. It's a lower float play as long as it's heavy against a few key areas. Guys, the longs might not be in town today. We'll see. We'll see. We could see the longs might be taking a long vacation. Fades in regards to a few more hangover plays. Really, the only other one I saw was ABCL, maybe. It's going to be a slower one, though. ABCL sitting at 350. 350s. We look left to predict right. 350s holding up fairly well. It's popping up right there. I could see that one pulling back a little bit off of 350. Slower play, as well as ACXP. MITQ is one of the penny plays that's popping up, 50 cents up to $1. They're trading higher after they announced a $9 million contract with a National Cinema Exhibition customer regarding the sale of installation of 100 blah 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 blah. All right. They're up quite a bit here. MITQ nearly 100%. So I'm monitoring that one as well. Let me look left on MITQ dollar. Yeah, up and over $1. See, the last time we got over $1, big upper shadow there. Several times here in the past chart history. So market is now open. Guys, on I will say coin made an insane move and it's still holding up. We can see profit taking there. AIFF is 1-2. It's a gapper that's maybe having some trouble. AIFF. That's the only other one I didn't really go over. Let's see how the volume's going to be right here out of the gate. Jerry J, JZXN. JZXN, that one has been getting crushed. Alright, KWE being met with some resistance. Let's see, OSCR is profit taking, that 22 area. It's floating up here. Man, I could see OSCR, dude, profit taking quite a bit today. If we can get this one a little closer back up to 22, I mean, hopefully this is a hangover that doesn't just snap and we don't get an entry at all, which is looking like right now. OSCR is a little on the spready side, but this is set up for some profit taking. The fact that she's up so much. WHLR, oh god, gonna chop out a lot of folks probably. I like the 9 resistance. And honestly, dude, after APVO, I don't know. Maybe today's the day we step in, especially with the longs being probably a little bit more cautious. The MITQ, yeah, I like the MITQ as well. They at least had some news there. I don't think WHLR has anything going for it. Maybe today's the day we step in, man. That's what I'm thinking. After the APVO. ABCL pulling back. MITQ. MITQ may, I don't know. She may try to give us the dollar pop, dollar entry. Otherwise, eyes are peeled on the scanner as well. I'm going to be seeing what's happening out there. GRR getting a big spike out of the gates. GRRR. Lucy looks like one you would have hit, MG. Lucy had this 2 to 430 move. Trying to get a little pop on it right now, Lucy. Lucy's back up towards 320. I like all the resistance overhead on Lucy. If this one gets a little chat room pump on it, I don't mind shorting it. Yeah, Lucy, if that one starts heading back up towards like 340 to 50, I don't mind hitting that one. It's going to be met with a lot of good resistance up there. You guys know that one of the edges I like to trade is shorting some of these plays like this that are popping back up towards bag holder areas. Let me put Lucy down just in case we get there. I'm going to try to let them come to me. Let them come to you, not forcing any action here. WHLR is interesting up here. I'll say that. Maybe squeeze to 10, though. One of those over-convicted short squeezes. Yeah, when something's got no news, it shouldn't be up, yada, yada, they can sometimes definitely get that. WHLR. I may stab at that one. I'm going to stab at WHLR, just small. Obviously, with this account, I'm going $100 max risk. So if it does spike up into the 950s towards 10, I'll hit it again. I'm starting it small, planning for a little bit bigger of a position. Fate says tempting. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why the temptation has taken me over. All right, so yeah, I tried to make the platform a little bit easier for you guys to see my trades, and the P&L. So I put this little. If you follow my cursor, I got the positions up over here. WHLR, the gross P&L pretty much on it. That one up towards like $10. I'll smack it again. I'm thinking the longs are not going to be in town today. I just don't know if they're going to get the follow through momentum. I know of some of the chat room guys they're not even, they're taking the day off, you know. So we'll see. We will see. Fake out, breakout, rug pull. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Let's see, what's my average here? 825. I got room here. Started real small on it. I'll hit it again up here towards 9. Average now 857. $100 max risk. Mr. Kayvon in the building. Kayvon, you on vacation today? Well, hello, beautiful. That was to you, Kayvon, and to WHLR if we're elevatoring down. I just don't think they're getting the follow through like they were getting the other day. I mean, after APVO, I mean, longs are not going to be throwing thousands of shares on these pumps, knowing that an offering can come out at any point in time. You know. Knowing that an offering can come out literally at any freaking time. WHLR. Let's see what we can get going on here. But yeah, Chop City. Absolute Chop City fades. WHLR. Short here, 857 average. $100, it's going to be the max risk, but mean diversion, taking the opposite end of the move. Mr. Doug in the building. Good morning, Green Team. Made some money this morning. A little tired from working the last few days. Can't get my mind right for trading, so staying out. Well, good discipline. Being mindful of the mind. Good discipline there, Doug. Yeah, good job being green. I know what you're saying because I felt that some mornings too, where it's just your mind's not there, and you know as well as I do, your mind's got to be stronger than the emotions. You got to be so prepared. WHLR heading up for $10 right now. I got one more smack. I'm going to give it up here. $100 max risk. I'm going to see if we can APVO style. Start just... I don't see the steam lasting very long here. But she could. I'll wait for the final add up towards 10. Try to be patient with it. Patience pays, guys. Patience pays. When she runs out of steam, when is that going to be is the question. It could be up towards 10. Getting that morning volatility right now. Chat room's on it. It's hitting this. It's like triple topping up here at the 950 range, though. Looking left to predict right. That is how we do it. There she goes, heading up towards 10. Heading up towards 10. $100 max risk for me on this. I'm sticking to it. Have we halted up yet? I haven't closed out yet, no. No, I've been sizing into it with the $100 max risk on it. So Doug, you notice the times and sales can be a little slow on TTP. I haven't messed with the time sales too much, but level 2 seems to be pretty good comparatively. Okay. You took some out into that halt. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, if we halt up to like 10.50, $11 is gonna kind of suck, but. Yeah, I'll take the L on it though. We'll move on. Need to find something else anyways. Lucy 280's up to 340. Lucy's coming up towards some resistance 360s. KWE could be a slow fader if Wheeler is going to be getting all the attention. And then honestly, OSCR is kind of one I liked a lot. I mean, that one for some profit taking. It's trying to put in a big red to green move. OSCR is probably one I'm going to get involved with. Because that one's popping right back up towards some of the levels I was looking at. So it's a little bit higher price play. But for me, the risk is like I'm gonna go ahead and set it. The risk is gonna be up over like 22.20. So by the way, for the giveaway, I'm gonna be doing that tonight. The giveaway in the Friday night live stream. So whoever's gonna get that $5,000 account, I'm gonna do it live tonight. That way, it's just so you guys can perhaps more trustworthy. You get to see it live. Who's going to get it? Emmanuel in the building. What's going on, Emmanuel? I need your luck, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I'm telling you, man, you picked like the best couple weeks to just chill, because this has been nutso market. Wheeler, I have 75 shares average at $9 on the short side, and we're halted up at 10. I wanted to put 100 max risk into this, so that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, if we open up higher, I'm just going to have to be done with it and move on. But that's the name of the discipline, guys. I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and the losers mean so much more than the winners. You know, you have got to take good losers. If you cannot take good losers, you're just not going to survive. So if I can take a good loser here, I'm going to see what it does when it opens up. I'm not just going to cut it immediately. I want to see if 10 is going to, if it's going to profit take and then just pull back into like a down halt. So I'm not just going to jump out of it immediately unless we start spiking up. So OSCR, I'm up $35 on this one right now, on this pullback. So it's like I can't marry. The P&L is going to be top left corner. I cannot marry losers, you know? I've been reflecting a lot. I cannot marry losers. It's just not smart. So size them, have your $100 max risk, and if it's not working, move along. Where did we... Wheeler. What time did we halt? Okay, if it's a 5-minute one, we may be opening up within a minute. Okay, we opened up on Wheeler. Let me see what we're going to do here. If we profit take and dump here, I'm going to be holding on to these shares because $9 is my average here. Let's see what we're going to do. I could reduce the risk here, but... looking pretty heavy here. Looking pretty heavy. I'm not panicking out of it. $100 is the max risk. Not panicking out. $9 is my average. I'm giving it up to a $100 risk. Really would hate this thing to like break up over 10. Got to be patient. It's very choppy, but I'm trying to be patient with this. Like it to stay heavy against. All right, OSCR, I'm going to be taking half off here. half off OSCR. Wheeler, I'm in the green on now. I think I'm going to at least reduce some risk here. Let me see. I'm going to take some off on Wheeler to reduce the risk. So I'm in just 45 now. I'm reducing the risk there. Down towards my average. So now I have 45 shares at 896. It looks to me for Wheeler like we're going to be heavy against 10. I mean, we already hit it. We're on VWAP. Let's see. I may stab at it again. I wanted to reduce risk, but I may work at a better average on it if we pop up. But I mean, we just flushed, dude. Like, we just flushed what, a point and a quarter or something. So I gotta reduce the risk a little bit on it. OSCR I'm up on. That one's still pulling back. We can go over this trade again, guys. Tonight, Friday night live stream, we're gonna do the giveaway on the $5,000 account. So be there for that. Wheeler popping up right now a little bit. Let me hit this again. I think. How much did I take off? I only took off 30. Probably should have reduced a little bit more. No. Let me do something else. Okay, I'm gonna set an OCO on the rest of them. I don't want to. I feel like I'm just playing with fire here. So, 965 will be the stop on the rest of these shares. Otherwise, I'm gonna let them pull back. I'm just gonna focus elsewhere with the leftover shares here. Wheeler's one of those tickers. I mean, it looks good. Look at this chart, guys. It actually does look pretty good to hit it again. 920 could be the area now to be the risk guide. The 5-minute chart looks so good. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to practice not focusing on the attention hoe of the day. Lucy is spiking up towards resistance right now. Lucy's at 360. ACXP, yeah, that was a decent-ish kind of hangover play. 68 down to 61 now, so almost that 10 cents is cleared on it. That one looked pretty good. Oh, AIFF dumped 370 to 320. Yeah, I don't want to play too aggressively with Wheeler. So I'm just going to set a stop and kick back with the rest of those shares. Stop is 10.05 on it, on Wheeler. Yeah. But you know what they've been doing with those stops? Like, the obvious areas, they've been moving them towards those areas. I did that for a long time, put my stops like right at the high, and God, dude, I was getting taken out so many times. But I definitely don't see it getting back up there. But it could. Certainly could. Out of that haul, probably into that haul and out of it, a lot of traders got involved with it. Man, I don't mind smacking it again. It looks kind of good. Look at this KWE 2 fades. KWE had that morning spike, triple topped at 14, and it's real heavy right now. KWE is interesting to me because it is one of those plays that people buy on anticipation, and if it doesn't get it, there's a lot of longs in it to unwind. Lucy, I think, needs to get some speed behind it. If Lucy's going to be a short for me, I think we need to get some speed behind it. Speed equals Like market orders, liquidity sweeps. That's what you want. That's what you want. Yeah, I agree. That was a bull trap halt. All right, I'm in. I'm in OSCR short. Got a good short there. I can go over that. I'm looking for something else. So OSCR profit had some profit taken out of the gates and just popped back up towards pre-market resistance. I'm just trading pre-market resistance on some of these. That's one of the morning edges I like to trade. Wheeler pretty much doing a similar thing. I mean, of course, it has a lot of the momentum, so it's got a lot of volatility to it, increased volatility, but it did touch the pre-market highs. It had enough volume on it to break up through it, but now it's kind of heavy against it. So Wheeler's actually not looking bad right now. It's heavy against this 9, 20, 30 line I got mapped out here. But being the hoe of the day, she may be may be a little manipulative. We'll see. I'm gonna just kick back with smaller share size, reduce the risk there. Lucy is spiking up, getting some speed behind it. Lucy taking off. Lucy taking off. That means Wheeler may start profit taking. Longs might start moving in towards the Lucy. So Lucy was slowing down and is now getting the speed behind it. So guys, Lucy's got a 497 as the 200-day moving average. I may start a position on Lucy up here, up towards 5. I'm going to start a position Lucy at 393. And I plan on hitting this one up towards 5. 5's right up near the 200-day moving average on Lucy. Just plan on smacking this one and sizing into it up towards 5. $100 risk per trade. So right now, these are the 3 trades I'm working. Follow my cursor. I got the P&L up top left. Lucy spiking up. I plan on hitting that up towards 5. Kind of the higher the better there, in my opinion. Wheeler, seeing some money. Lucy was taking off. Wheeler starts selling off. It's kind of just how this cycle works. I'm going to take all of Wheeler off down here. All right, good. So we're green 60 on the day. OSCR is working for me right now, and then Lucy I started a short on. Lucy's trying to get up and above $4 right now. So the momentum is swinging over towards Lucy right now. Okay. Momentum swinging over towards Lucy right now. It's a momentum shift. That's what these are. Started a short 393. I'm going to hit it again up here towards $5 if we get up there. I am working my way pretty good in green on the day right now. Don't want to give it all back. Lucy partners with Smart Tech to showcase Reebok Smart Eyewear. I don't know. You guys know what the Reebok eyewear is? Showcase the Reebok powered by Lucid collection in Times Square opening. started this one too early. I really like that $5 area a lot on it. So I'm just going to sit tight for a little bit on Lucy. I'm in it, not at the best price right now, $3.93 short. Do plan on hitting this one. The 200's at $4.97. Let me show you guys that chart real quick. Lucy's got a lot of 520 resistance. It could get up there. In addition to that 200-day. So the last time it tried to test that 200-day, Lucy, there it is, 497. It tried to test it a few months back. This is a momentum shift right here going on. There's Lucy pulling in a little bit though. 455 just hit. OSCR's curling all the way back around. God. Bob, you've been doing so well. Thought about you recently. It's like, man, Bob, once he dialed in and started taking losers really well, he's been really, really doing well. Because the winners you don't struggle with. The winners you do great with. Once you really start focusing on losing well, you've been doing really, really well. All right, so here's my Lucy plan, I think. OSCR, I'm not happy that this one has curled all the way back around on me with the leftovers. I mean, it's getting rejected right there. Do I have an OCO on this? I'm going to bring the OCO down to like 2180, reduce risk on that one. I was looking for a base hit day today, guys, and so far I'm nearly a base hit. I'm up $60. I think there's good potential with Lucy, but my average is not great. I could have smacked, if I would have smacked it on that pop, it would have been pretty good, but I did not. I feel like I don't like my average. I'm thinking about getting out of it. Let me look at this chart one more time. Isaiah, what is going on, man? I missed you in here. Thought about you a bunch, Isaiah. All right. Hang on one second. Lucy, I'm thinking about, I don't like my average here. See, now that these, Isaiah, now that these triangles are in my face on where I'm getting in at, I'm confronted with my mistakes, right? When I start these a little early. All right. Yeah, so guys, for those new in here, TTP, I got the gross P&L top left now. So those are the trades I'm working. Right now, I'm up about 55 on the day. But I'm thinking about taking Lucy off. I may smack it again on a pop and just risk like 430, 40. Kind of eyeballing it just to see what she's going to do here. Isaiah, TTP's going, dude, that competition, Isaiah, that competition that they had going on, that was exactly what my mental health needed. I know Baron's the counselor in here. That's exactly what my mental health needed. I have been wanting to smack the heck out of some of these plays on the short side. And getting a PVO yesterday when they came out with an offering and I had 80,000 shares, oh, that just did my mental health some good. Oh, I'm not funded yet, Isaiah. I'm still in like the challenge period. I went kind of hard, Isaiah, out of the gates, and it didn't work out as well as that $1 million challenge. so, so I gotta, I gotta take a step back and just go for some base hits again. You guys know, I've been on the small account grind since the beginning of the year. I've been ready to go for it, man. This is the small account thing has been, and some people have emailed me and said, "Hey, Kevin, like your strategy is probably better tailored for bigger accounts," and I think I agree. I mean, I think the $25,000 account, once I get this thing funded, is better suited for my trading because, again, I like to take the opposite side of the trades. That's where my path has led me, the narrow path. And with a small account, that can be hard, sizing wise, for sure. But being a mean diversion trader can be difficult because you guys know I'm all by default I'm red when I get into a trade. That's just the nature of my trading. I like to take the opposite end of the 90 percenters. Okay, let me see if Lucy. All right, here's what I'm going to do with Lucy. I don't like my average right now. I think I'm going to hit it again on a pop and then keep it fairly tight. The 200 was at 497. Is it going to get up there at this point? I don't know. I think what I'm going to do here is hit it again on this pop. And then if it doesn't work out here shortly, I'm just going to be done with it. I'm going to set the OCO on it. I got 100. OCO is going to be at 425, 424. You guys know the 20 cent area. 420 I don't like. And then take profit. We'll do down at like 70, something like that. All right, we'll see if that can work out there. Get a quick flush down on Lucy. That'd be awesome. Needs to really crack under 4 though. All right, I'm taking. No. I'm taking 75 off. I'm gonna leave a very small amount to kind of trail. Let's trail. We have a trail now. Okay, I gotta figure this out, guys. The trails. Trailing stop offset. I have not, because I haven't. Okay, trail amount. Is this number here? Anybody that's with TTP right now, is the trail? Is this the percentage? 25, is that the percentage? 25% or 25 cents? And then the offset. Let's just see what happens. Oh, hang on. Quantity. No, that's 20. That's my. Okay, that's the quantity. Offset by 1. Okay, the offset. Let's do. Oh, I think I see. I think I see. We'll set like a 25-cent stop on it. Trailing stop. Perfect. Okay, I got it. All right, trailing stop. You put in your share size. The offset's pretty much what's going to be the trail. So if you guys don't know how trail works, it's like that 25 right there is 25 off of the current price, and the lower the ticker goes, the lower the trail kind of moves down. If that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense and sense. Yeah, you see that? You see that? So the lower we go on Lucy, if we hit a new low, every low we hit based on the price that we just put in, the 25 cents, it should be moving down with it. What are we up right now? We're up a base hit, guys. We got to find something else. We're only up a base hit. That's all I wanted today. Trailing stop order replaced. Yeah, so the replacements keep coming through. It keeps dinging. It keeps dinging on Lucy. So it keeps lowering. That's great. Oh, man, I've wanted to work trails so bad. Yeah, I love it. I've been wanting to use trails very badly. Practicing on the small share size. Man, that hit up here in the 450s would have been great, Lucy. Yeah, it keeps dinging, which is going to kind of bother me. I might have to turn that sound off, but I like it. Just keeps replacing the trail. Okay, KWE fades. Why didn't I do it? KWE 13 down to 1162. I told you guys. I literally just told you. This ticker getting some anticipation this morning, and it not getting the follow through momentum like they were expecting. Momentum was on like Lucy and WHLR. Why don't I just take the trades? I talk about it. Why don't I just take them? That would have had us good in green. That would have had us good in green. MG, did you get WHLR? Did you get it at 940? And covered at 840. It was scary. The scarier the better, guys. That's how it works. The scarier the better. The more scared you feel, really is the better. Because again, the emotion that's the that the 90% feel are we want this higher. They feel the FOMO, fear of missing out. We feel the fear of, because we're taking the opposite end of the move. But that's a good emotion. Be more scared. That's what my mentor used to tell me. Just be more scared. What in the world? SRM. SRM's been getting the squeeze too. Look at this kind of action, dude. Morning spike. to lows on the day. Yeah, SRM getting the spike. Lucy, it took me out. So that's the trail worked. Trail worked pretty well. I say it, that was satisfying to watch. WHLR still looking heavy, especially if SRM is going to get the attention. I don't know. Guys, I'm being the degenerate trader I am. I'm wanting more. I do want more, but I got the base hit I wanted on the day. I mean, with this account, I'm really looking for like 100 a day, and if I can, the 100 a day is very doable. It's so doable with this account. Up 73 minus fee 61. Yeah, the 100's very doable, especially when I made 500,000 on that other account. I can pull in. I can pull in a little bit more. All right, Lucy is spiking back up. It might be giving a slot, the 420 area. It might be giving another entry. I'm thinking about diving in for Lucy here. I'm gonna get involved with Lucy again, and it's gonna be tighter stop because I'm looking at this as a sloppy seconds pop. So sloppy seconds pop is gonna be a tighter stop, pretty much for like 30. 430 is probably gonna be the stop there. You get back 20 bucks. Let me go ahead and set the OCO on it. All right, I'm hitting Lucy again on that sloppy pop. I like the upper shadow I'm seeing. Let's see if she can. Oh baby, oh baby. Come on, baby, come on down to my. Sorry guys, I get kind of weird. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just took in like 25 or 30 bucks on that. All right, so now quick little scalp there. Quick little scalp there. Just shy of 100. So now I gotta get there. I gotta get there. When it sells quick like that, when I take a 410 and it sells to 380, I mean, and when it's quick, you gotta take. I mean, I feel like I gotta take it off. Definitely could leave more to trail, but let me see. What did I? I'll move this net P&L so you guys can see that too. Lucy. Yeah, I got it at 385, so 25 bucks right there. Okay. Let's keep finding them. Let's keep sniffing them out. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's Bob's kind of what I like about TTP so far is, you know, once you get funded even with this 25K account, it's like it takes less with the small account, with the tiny account, dude, there's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure for like the perfect entries, for not being able to be read at all in the name when my strategy calls for me being read on tickers a little bit. WHLR, I like this upper shadow here towards 9. I don't want to overtrade, so I'm going to be trying to snipe something out. Lucy is starting to form a little bit of a flag off of 375 here. Upper wicks towards the 420s, but basing out 370s. All right, SRM. But yeah, I do have a tendency to overtrade, and some of you have mentioned that. I definitely agree. I think when the gut's screaming is when, like, if I can be patient enough, like the other day, yeah, when I was working the $1 Million Challenge, I was like, I'm not really going to trade the eval unless the gut's screaming. And then after APVO, and we had like a little sympathy bounce on it, I was like, I'm getting involved in the eval. I mean, the gut was screaming. I'm like, longs are absolutely trapped in this name. I think I'm going to take maybe another OSCR short. Just look at this pop. So OSCR is gapped up 18 to 22, but additionally it had a 16 climb yesterday. It's sitting up here at some pre-market resistance. I'm thinking about it. I say I tempted you first day and succeeded with their Flex 5000 account. Dude, it scratches an itch, Isaiah. It scratches an itch for sure. And the fact that you're going to get, I mean, if I feel, look, I don't want to sound so too cocky, but there's, when you're trading a funded account, there's just less pressure, which takes off, it alleviates the emotions a little bit, where you feel like you can trade a little bit more freely. And I'm not getting, I got reckless with the million account, but I don't feel like I'm reckless in general with like this eval. I mean, you guys see how I'm trading. I think the sky's the limit here. I'm pretty confident we're going to get funded and paid out. But I don't want to sound arrogant. I think the green team's moving up in life. How's your first day going, Isaiah? Killing it? Bob, focus on a great entry and doesn't, yeah, right or right out. So Bob, but your trading approach is really good for that, and that's working for you, like the right or right out mentality, because you're getting involved in these longs and you need the momentum to come through. So that's absolutely the right approach. I love Bob. The other day was like, why am I in a short seller's room? I'm a long bias trader. Yeah, Bob's been doing really good. That's the right approach though. For your account, Bob's evolving. Lifestyle changes, killing it. Bob is killing it. So Lucy is in what some would say is a descending triangle pattern right now. Lower highs getting squeezed to this 375 area. Now, some of these I'm not going to scale into. Like if I'm going to trade Lucy again on this descending triangle pattern right here with volume kind of fading, it looking heavy, it is probably going to be like this strat right here will be a single entry approach. I'm not, this just comes with time and experience. So if you're trading this, what you're not going to really want to scale into it. I mean, it could be a fake out breakout. It could be a fake out breakout, but the idea here is we need to form lower highs, getting squeezed to that support, and then we crack and break under 375, and down she goes. Right now, it looks like it's trying to pop up and over. So maybe it's just breaking outside of this pattern. Yeah, because and speaking on the arrogance in trading, that's a bad place to be. Like, what I love about people who've traded for a long time, like I went over this the other day. If you've been trading for a long time, the market teaches you how to be pretty much like the best. It gives you the best personality traits to succeed in life, right? I mean, you got great patience, you have great discipline. You've been scarred so many times by the market. Like you don't. These people don't really have an ego anymore. They're fairly humble people. Mastering trading equals mastering much of life's important skills. All right, SRM 1280 kind of topped out. It's looking kind of weak. I'm trying to let another trade find me, guys. I don't. It's only 1026, and like Fates just pointed out, I mean, we can work. We can work some more profits on these accounts. What I'd like to do is get into a mode. I think you guys would agree with this. Like, get into a mode where you're more so preserving your base hit of a day, but trying to pad the wallet and get some more money flowing, if at all possible. Now, Lucy is curling back around, back up towards the highs. Good, Isaiah. Small green, and that's the way to go with these. Yeah, work you. I mean, with the 5,000 flex, what do you need? You only need to grow it like $300 to get funded. Is that right? 6%, 5,300. That 5K flex puts your back against the wall. It's pretty good though. You learn with small amounts of money. The right approach. But honestly, that's what I love about it for helping out the newer. We can talk about it tonight. I'm gonna give away a 5,000 account tonight. We can talk about the benefits of it. SRM still kind of heavy. Lucy, the 440 double top. You're liking WHLR fades for more room down. Yeah, she's looking good, man. WHLR. It hasn't really done much of anything. Your stats on the trading hub, I haven't really taken a look at that. Trade. Oh, your overall. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like your winning percentage and everything. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's really that's really good. Their hub's really good. All right, Lucy. Let's see. I mean, Lucy squeezing up and out again. Over $5, guys. I may have to do it. $5 is the 200 day, and it's kind of the area I've been calling for. Wheeler. Let me get involved with that though. Wheeler, you're right. Fades. Wheeler's good. I'm gonna reduce risk, get in kind of small-ish, but Wheeler, I'm gonna get involved with. I'm gonna get back involved with Wheeler, smaller share size, but attention's moving on to Lucy, so I'm gonna short. I'm gonna go ahead and take a small short on this. This is gonna be like looking for a point on like 35 shares is what I'm doing here. Not gonna risk a ton on the day. I'll give it up towards like 890. Okay. All right, there's that. Lucy, what are we doing? Lucy hit 460, pulling back a little bit. Like to see that one up towards 5. Don't know. I don't think I'm going to smack it here. I don't think I'm going to smack it here. 420 may hold up as support now on it. So Wheeler, I'm back in that one. Like it to go red on the day. The open on at 754. I could see Wheeler going red on the day. Yeah, tonight if you're gonna be there, Bob, I'd like to go over, some things tonight on what's been working for you, what's been working really well for you, because you've grown your account like a few, 200, 300% now with this last account. So think of some things tonight. We'll go over it. Okay. Mr. Keith in here. Good morning. Your number one degenerate here. I ate some. Okay. All right. Over trading, Keith. No. Keith, you gotta follow suit with Bob. Adjust the lifestyle a little bit. At least while you're trading. Leave the lifestyle degeneracy for the Friday night live streams. when you start, when we have our AA meetings. Yeah, probably not a bad that's probably a bad combination, Keith. Yeah, Bob's up over 100% on his account. That is really good. Look at this ABCL, dude. This hangover ABCL fades. They're slow, but why the hell do I not take them? Isaiah used to trade these too a lot. 355 down to 340. I like those slow plays. And honestly, I'm going to go over this tonight too. I mean, being able with the $25,000 account, this is primarily what I think is going to benefit us, the green team. At least my personal trading is being able to be involved in a lot of different things, like the hangovers. With the small account, I can pretty much get into one hangover. I get into one and the other 3 work out. That happens so many days. Now I can get into 4 or 5, set the stops, and the one that or 2 that don't work, that so be it, and the other ones let them run. You can still tune in chat when I'm on the road. Okay. Yeah, Bob's been doing really good. Leveling up. Up over 100%. That's incredible. Just focus on taking good losers. That's it. I struggle with that too. I'm trying to be super mindful of that when I'm getting into something. Just what's my loss? How do I need to size it? Because it's not just like knowing your good entries. It's, man, Lucy just got heavy again, dude. It's not just knowing good entries. It's knowing like how do I size this properly, and what's exactly my risk guide. You know, there's a lot to it. Speaking of that, Wheeler I like, but Lucy seems like Lucy just died. We needed Lucy to continue with the momentum, so volume would just chill out on Wheeler. And then not marrying tickers, not overstaying your welcome. There's too much to it, guys. Too much. It's a lot to it. All right, I just got liquidated on Wheeler. Gotta set your stops. Gotta set your stops. I'm gonna be done with that name though. I'm gonna be done with her. One thing I've got to do, I think, is oh my god, don't do this right now. Don't do this. Okay. Don't send me into tilt mode. Yeah, putting stops way out of the zone is a key thing to do as well. Man, with the small account, I stopped out like this all the time. Stopped out like this all the time. I focused so much on the losers that all I did was stop out, grind those fees. What am I up right now? All right, 83 minus 14 in fees, up 70. I may just try to be content. Let me see if anything else is moving. Contentment. It's like the enemy of me in trading. INLF, 95 cents up to $1.50. I don't see any news here. INLF, be mindful of that one. 90 cents up to $1.50. Aaron, I did not win that contest. No, somebody pulled in like I think $900,000. I was actually so close, Aaron, to the top 10 too. I did not realize how close I was. I made like 560 some thousand on it, and the 10th person was at like 640 or 50. I could not. I Everything I was looking at, I couldn't get an accurate look at the leaderboard because there were people, with open positions still. So I thought I was way out of it because when I had looked, it looked like it was 800,000 plus were the top 10. But dude, if I knew I was like that close, I probably could have made another 100K. But it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. It was a fun competition. I was up there though, top probably 12 or 13. All right, INLF. I don't see a lot on the past chart history here to go off of. Let me see, 220, maybe 220. MG, are you still in here? So MG he takes his setup. He's so good at taking his setup like at 8 o'clock. He takes his pre-market short and he just sits and chills. I mean, he's very consistent. MG's been paying himself out. He's been very consistent. But he has got major amounts of discipline to just sit and watch and let takers pass him by. That separates you in trading. Can you just sit here and watch? Because patience means that as well. Sitting and watching. I think there is something on INLF, but I'm just sitting and watching that one now. I'm kind of kicking myself. I did not hit Lucy again. I've been wanting that one at $5. It just had a fake out breakout, guys. This is the chop we've been seeing, though. We make a high, we curl around, we do a U-shaped breakout, and then we're done. It feels like it completely lost its steam, Lucy, after that move right there. Man, dude. Bobby, you've been trying to use the leverage more and more. Stops are very tight. Went from using no leverage to yeah. So stops are real tight with his strap. But you're scalping, Bob. As soon as you see profit, you're taking it. So pretty much, if you see any losses, you're taking it, and if you see any profits, you're taking it. So as soon as you get in, you're pressing the button to take it all one way or the other. It's been working for you. I'm thinking about INLF, guys. It's looking like a lower float play. 2 million in the float here, though. It concerns me. If it could get a next leg up. But if this thing dies off, it's going to 120 or lower. 120 or lower. So when we get funded on these accounts, like, do you still not have to locate anything? You can just still, I mean, I love not having to press the locate button. Just pull up the chart and smack it. INLF gap in the chart. I like 220 on it. I see this 220 I like a lot. Yeah, Aaron, I've just never really dabbled into it. Mainly state equities. I feel like that's where I've been. That's just where I've been forever. So, would be a lost sheep on the futures. I'd have to start over. Equities have been here for a long time. WHLR looking weak against 9 though. Oh, do I stab at it again? God, I like Wheeler. God dang it, I like Wheeler. If I were to take another loss here, that would annoy me endlessly, though. It looks bear flaggish to me. That's what I'm looking at. Here's the chart. Off of the high. It's on that 850 bottom trend. It's got some decent levels of support under it. Hmm. I think I'm going to leave Wheeler alone. Probably going to regret it. It's a decent pattern. It's a decent bearish pattern there. A little manipulated action, though. INLF, yeah, that was pulling back. I was thinking about it. I don't like shorting sideways action because of the stair-step nature of it. I'd rather get into Euphoria, like the Lucy, when we get market orders just flooding on in it, you know, jumps up 60, 70 cents, and then take the short into those market orders. Some long wanting your shares, and you hand it to them. I'm so tempted on the WHLR fades. I don't think I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna be too regretful giving anything back on that name again. Let me see if anything else is trading out of a basis of fear. Oh my god, dude, SRM. Ugh. Why can't I get the SRMs of the world? 1280, 1150 down to 1050. Yeah, I remember Clay Trader, Aaron. I watched him, shoot, 10 years ago. He's been around for a while. I agree, though, Bob. I mean, yeah, I've pretty much studied from everybody out there. I've watched them all. But until you get in the game, you know, experience is going to be your best teacher. So you got to, not saying you can't learn from people, but you definitely can. But your time behind the computer and pressing the buttons is going to create that gut, that combined experience over time. Man, SRM, that's painful right there. I love being involved in those elevator downs. You guys know that's what gets me weak. Elevator downs. Alright, anything else? Let's find something, fellas. INLF, idiot. SRM, idiot. I was thinking about it, fades. The INLF. May still get it on a pop. I mean, anything up towards 140, I'd be interested there. Yeah, Doug. Doug, you've been practicing your shorts. Actually, Doug, look at the. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, but this had a nice little head and shoulders here. Neckline. As soon as it cracked the neckline, a lot of traders jumped into that. That neckline right there. Got to get in and got to get involved small and feel. Yeah, that's why they call them feeler positions. Got to just get in small. That's what I did with the Wheeler this morning, getting in small, working that on up, and didn't really love it. Shorted SRM. Why just one share up there? But you got 1193 on TTP. 1193. Yeah, heck yeah. SRM at 1193. Good work. Taking the scary side of the trade. I like it. 420 on Lucy is looking good, guys. She's slowing down a lot. Oh, your first trade, just getting a feel for it. There you go. Your first trade. I think you can change that default box too. I think 1 is in there for me too. Lucy 420 Magic 420 magic on Lucy. Ooh, I may do it. I don't think they have hard to borrow tickers, Emmanuel, on TTP. I may do this on Lucy. Yeah, almost this thing's looking head and shoulderish too. You guys know I'm loving that. .420 area. Man, give me something to work with. I don't want to short it at $4. Oh, this is looking good though. This is looking really good, Lucy. Slowing down a lot. 420's holding up now. Magic 20-cent area resistance. Man. Oh, you're on their 14-day chalk. Got it. Bob, I don't think I can comment on that. I gotta keep with my YouTube. INLF trend line broke. Yeah, INLF, beautiful. Quick in and out for you. That was excellent. Excellent trade there. Lucy's still trying to hold 4. Still trying to hold 4. I mean, we were able to capitalize on this Friday, guys. I'm happy with that. How are you guys doing? Everybody pretty much green? Let's just start Trader Rehab now. I need a lot. Need a lot of that rehab. Yeah, there's a lot to go over. There is a lot to go over. I'm gonna do the giveaway tonight, so yeah, be there for that. I need to put that on the video too. Let people know to be there. Yeah, we got a lot to go over, guys. I mean, it's this past week. been absolutely crazy. All right, Lucy's close to the 420. I'm thinking about it, guys. This is going to be my last trade. I'm going to take a trade. And give it to... probably like 426 or so. I don't want it to get up and hold over 420s. So Lucy, I think, is going to be it for me. This trade, it will get me to a pretty good day if she works out. If not, we'll still be green at least. At Ball, what happened over at CPRO? Broke down how? Small green every day equals a payout. Yeah. I honestly, we can do it, guys. We can have small green every day in the green team. I know we can. There was no way to exit. So that happened like once, maybe twice. I think once at Ball, I got into something and I was green, but it wouldn't let me get out. I messaged them and then it got fixed. I mean, that happened for 6 months. That happened once for me. It's pretty scary. But if everybody on CPRO experienced a problem not being able to get out, that's especially trading like, what was it, the Wheeler? That's gonna be an issue. All right, we're back now on Lucy down at the 3. I'm confident they'll figure out a way. They'll reimburse you or take care of you. They'll do something, I'm pretty sure. 395. So we gotta crack down. Start heading down to VWAP on Lucy. Let's see what we're gonna do. We popped up towards 420, met some resistance again. To me, this looks like a head and shoulders pattern. You know, I'm not trading it with certainty because sometimes they trap you, right? I mean, many years ago I would blow up accounts seeing a pattern and trading it with absolute certainty. Guys, I've gone through so much. I've gone through so much in my trading life. I can really help you guys, hopefully, to not do some of those same problems. All right, there's Lucy. Big pullback. All right. We're snapping. I'll snap hard down here. I'm going to probably take half off down into like the 70s if we can get down there. All right, yeah, taking half off into the 70s. Anybody working the Lucy with me? Like I said, probably going to be the last trade here. This should get me up. Probably, if this keeps working out, I'll be up at the 100 mark on the day, which is kind of the goal here. 50 stop is going to be break-even price. 408. Or we could trail it. Or otherwise, take profit the rest, like 340. Yeah, I agree. DOS is great, but $250, yikes. Yeah, my plan is to. I mean, I'm liking TTP. Why not just keep working accounts here? My plan is to get some payouts, pay myself, and keep CPRO. I'll keep CPRO and TTP, but that's the plan here. I need to put in some good days. I mean, I'd like to get funded and paid out. Let me see what's realistic. 25. So $25,000 account, you got to get up to 26,500 to get funded, and then at that point, I believe you got to make like 4,000 to get paid out. And fades, does it work like this? So let's say you get to 26,500. They start you now you're funded. What do you do? Go back to 25,000 on a funded account, and now you got to make like 29,000. But does the drawdown? I know there's a drawdown still. Does that move up with it? So your drawdown, let's say it's still $1,000. So that would be 24,000. Let's say you hit your profit goal of 29,000. Does that 24,000 drawdown, does it move up to like 25, 6, 7, or does it stay at 24? You may not know. I'm just curious. Yeah, there's a good trader in here, Baron. He trades at Oceans, at Bolt. Yeah, and he does really well. He's taken $1,000 account into 4,000 in less than a month. Pretty much trading how some of us trade in here. I mean, shorting into euphoria, buying fear, short high, sell high, buy low. You know, that kind of approach. But it's more than that, right? Because he scales in and starts really small. He scales in and starts really small. So that's my approach I've been taking. I've been trying to scale into these and start them slow and just plan for the red pretty much. But man, there we go. Dude, let's freaking go. This is excellent. This is excellent on Lucy. Excellent, excellent. Yes. I love to. So, can you print these charts out too? Let me look on TTP. Can I take these charts and print them? I'm sure you can. Man, I love looking at good looking charts, dude. Fades, what does this button right here do? I couldn't figure it out yesterday. Candlestick. There's a little arrow next to it. I couldn't figure that one out. All right, so we got the Lucy going. What else did we trade today? Wheeler, OSCR. Man, OSCR's putting in a nice pullback right now. Wheeler, look, this one I slow. This is exactly what I'm saying I'm trying to do. So Wheeler, look at this chart. This would have been a max loss trade though had it not have worked. But I started small into this euphoria. Look, we're already up from $3 to $8. So I started with 25 shares, 820, another 25, 880, and then another 25 at 970. I had a 9 average. I didn't make a ton on this. But, the red arrow is going up, the green arrow is going down. That's kind of the idea. And I tried it here. And that sucked. That sucked. This has been what I've been doing a lot, stopping out like that. Man, that was bad. I probably should have started it again and then hit it again. So starting position, something I'm going to be trying to do more, scaling in, the scale in approach. The single entries make it challenging. I tried that a lot with C-Pro, trying to just have the perfect entry. I know, Bob, for your strategy, it's working really well. But for shorting Euphoria, it's challenging because you know of good areas for the short, but it might not necessarily be the top. And rather than me trying to catch tops, I'm going to try to focus on just catching Euphoria, really, sizing into them. Like planning, you have to plan the risk out. I try to always ask people, dude, and I don't get clear answers a lot of times. I'm like, okay, you made such and such and such. What was your risk on that trade? Well, I don't know. I hate getting that answer. I don't know. That's my main question. What is your risk getting into this trade? If you don't know, you're gambling. I need to know, yeah, you have a profitable approach and a strategy that's been working well for you, but what exactly was your risk on that trade? Because when I get into something, I need to know how much I'm willing to risk on this. If it's max $100 on this trade, then I got to size appropriately for that. Again, not sexy conversation, but a profitable conversation. We're trying to evolve and level up in here. All right, so we took OSCR 30, 25 on Lucy, 22 on Wheeler, a few little leftover profits, and biggest loss today, 15 on a Wheeler. That bad exit. Good. I like that P&L. That's pretty good. Otherwise, I'm kicking back with Lucy. I'm going to kick back there. Slowing down a lot. Heavy under VWAP now. INLF. Wow. That just breached through the highs. Crazy choppy market. ABCL hangover, 350s to 330s. Probably need to screenshot this one. There's been a couple good looking hangover charts that look just like this that we can go over tonight. Okay. So irrational in that play, yeah. Oh, Baron in the house. What's going on, Baron? Always referencing you in here, Baron, as the trader, the profitable trader, the scaling in. You've mastered scaling in, and I'm trying to follow suit with that. You've mastered scaling in. Very good. Yeah, and the 30 short locate fee, Keith. Crazy. What game you playing, Baron? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Did you win your game? I know, Baron, getting stopped out early. So annoying. It is so brutal. Like when that happens to me on Wheeler, and she's in the 820s and flush to 770s, and I see that top tick. It irks me so much. Gotta put a stop though. It wasn't worth it. You beat a hard boss. Okay. All right, we got Lucy popping up a little bit. MITQ. Wow, what a mess here. MITQ up through $1 to $1.10. This random volume out of nowhere squeezing people out is just so annoying. Irrational, as Fades put it. INLF. I mean, INLF. Should I INLF? I like 220. 220 is a good area INLF for me. Is it going to get there? I don't know. But yeah, Baron, you've been doing well, but probably because you generally haven't really, you're just good at taking your eyes off the screen, you know? Like when you focus on every minute candlestick, it creates additional noise, and I don't know, you just feel like your judgment's more clouded. But Baron can take a trade. Hopefully you're setting some kind of orders out there in case they come out with an offering like APVO did Wednesday. But yeah, he's got the art of patience down. Just go distract yourself. I've often said, put me in a coma after I take a trade, and oftentimes I will come out way more profitable. I closed out ACXP break even. Okay. ACXP, yeah, that one had some potential, didn't pan out. Lucy's looking pretty heavy and weak now. I mean, it already gave that manipulation pop. I know you emailed me about that too, about these liquidity sweeps we've been seeing in this market. So it already kind of did that liquidity sweep over the highs where people all put their orders, takes out all the stops. So is it going to do that again? I don't know. I would lean towards no. Looks good. It looks good right now. 377, continuing lower. So that's probably going to do it for me, guys, with the Lucy leftovers. So right now I'm sitting at up 97 minus 15 fees, 82 plus the Lucy leftovers of 13, 14. All right. So Lucy keeps working out. We'll hit our 100-day. Baron, biggest problem still the occasional tilt where I size too hard too quickly. Yeah, I experienced that too. That really can mess you up. Like on the Wheeler, thank God I didn't do that this morning, because I have in times past. So this is my chart, Baron, on Wheeler. I feel like I sized this pretty well. Took some time with it. But traditionally, I would not be this patient. Yeah, you gotta be patient. I really only planned for these 3 too, so I'm glad that worked. Sometimes Baron plans for like 6, 7, 8. He'll start that small. So he'll start like 10 shares, 10, 10, 20, 20. So maybe I need to plan for some more entries, but thank God I sized it a little better than traditionally. SRM could have been one where I could have kept shorting against the trend and hit max loss. Yeah, absolutely. That over bias. Yeah, dude, there've been some big blow ups. Big blow ups this past week. Brutal ones. Brutal ones. On the C rows and RBNEs. I'll find some horror stories. We'll go over them tonight. Because we don't want to have horror stories with our accounts, right? FaZe has sized down on this funded account, been finding a lot more level-headed success. You know, so many people go over that. They go over how that sizing is the emotional dial on the account, and go smaller size, it reduces the noise. You can think more level-headed. So that makes sense, dude. I've talked to a lot of big traders that they size down and they just find more success because they see things more clearly. They don't have that increased noise. They can hear themselves think. Put it that way. They can hear themselves think. They're not so, like leftovers for me right now in Lucy being 50 shares. It's like I'm not even looking at it. Calm conservative on Wheeler. Yeah, absolutely. And I felt pretty good. Like I knew if that thing kept higher, I was going to get out $100 risk. Out of that halt though, I wasn't. Out of that halt, it ended up helping us out. That thing was profit taken. I knew I wasn't going to just panic out of it if I was down 100 on that open of the halt. And that's just because sometimes we do see all the profit taking thereafter. So I wasn't going to necessarily just panic out of it. I was going to wait and see. Ended up working out. And she's slowing down and looking good. It's a little choppy. I got chopped out in it. Spreadier, choppier. So it is what it is. We took some good predictable setups today, though. $100 a day. We'll go for that. When we're funded, 70% of that, we're keeping $70 a day. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Ryan at Bolt was in here. Yeah, you guys can probably have a conversation about that. I wasn't on CPro today, but at Bolt was saying people weren't able to get out of their trades. Are you good, Ryan? Are you stuck in some trades? Yeah, I don't know, Baron. I mean, maybe not scale up, Maybe not. You've grown 1,000 to 4,000 in, what'd you say, 3 weeks. The people that were sizing up this past week, Baron, on the RBNEs and CROs, lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Those are the ones that were like, it's time to size up, and they lost their booties. At 305, Ryan, it's down. So CPro's entirely down. Oh boy. Oh boy. But you're not stuck in a trade, right, Ryan? Or they sent out an email? I mean, let me check. I don't have that email. I don't know why. Yeah, Ryan, send it over to. Send it over to that email. All right, Lucy pulling on back. If you don't mind. Lucy. All right, I'll get all out of Lucy. All right, what are we at on the day? We got our $100 today, guys. Sweet. All right, 120 minus 16 in fees, up 103.79. Got our $100. Doug, C-Pro's working for you? Huh. Not trying anything else. I'm out of here. All right, Doug, we'll see ya. We'll be going live tonight doing the giveaway, so stay tuned for that if you want to attempt to get the 5,000 account. Yeah, that makes sense, Fades. You know, having the 14 days anyways, so yeah, so people aren't just pushing on the accelerator. Yeah. I don't have a problem with really any of that. Long at 305, Ryan. Long at 305. Did you say which ticker? 305. That would have been Lucy, right? Lucy's in that range. 1200 long at 305. All right, Ryan, you're stuck in it? You're still in. Okay. What's your Ryan, email me really quick your the email associated with your account. I'll send an email to them ASAP so they can get onto it. Are you wanting to get out of it, Ryan? Is that email you sent me the one associated with your CPRO account? Yeah, Ryan, welcome to the Green Team. We're pretty much live every single morning, and we do Friday night AA meetings. But this is a great room, Ryan. Everybody's here to help each other out. Yeah, it's chill. It's chill in here. Everybody's in here to help each other out. We've all gone through blow ups and horror stories, and it's a good group. We're not here to just post P&Ls, and we're here to help each other out. But Ryan, do you want me to message them? The email you sent me, is that the email associated? If you want me to message CPRO, they normally listen when I message them because I've done a lot of content for them. So if you want me to message them to get you out ASAP or something, let me know and I can message the higher ups over there. They'll do something to help you guys out to keep you. I'm sure they'll do something. I mean, they had like one glitch that didn't even affect the profit or loss one time, and they gave everybody $100. They'll do something. They'll take care of you. SRM back up to 1150s. Dang, dude. I don't mind. I don't mind hitting this up here either. Yeah, Ryan. We'll do the AA meeting tonight. Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm a degenerate trader. I don't know if you're a degenerate. A lot of us in here are degenerates, Ryan. Me being one of them. Music in the building. Music, what's going on? By the way, Bernadette, so I talked to some of their marketing people the other day because I was going to see if I could give away a $5,000 account. And I mentioned your name, and they knew you. They knew you, Music. They were like, yeah, Bernadette, she just passed like her some evals. Yeah, so they know of you over there, Bernadette. You must be among their 10%. Good job. Yes, I was contacting them. I'm trying to so I'm giving the doing the giveaway tonight. I was like, can I give a $5,000 account to somebody? They said go for it. For initiation, Ryan, you just gotta give us give us all of the details of your trading experience. Go through all the lessons learned, all the successes. Yeah, Ryan, we normally have an AA meeting where we bring some alcohol. Keith brings other things. Friday night's our fun night. They know you because you keep getting funded, but then blowing up. No. What do you think it is, Music? I appreciate your email. You said, take it slow, which is what a lot of the guys have been saying in here too, with fades as well. Just take it slow, and that's what I'm trying to do. Did it today. Your email meant a lot. Just sticking with $100 today, and I'm gonna kick back and try to do that daily. Much different than the $1 million challenge they had going on. Yeah, Keith is in the man. We got everybody. So Ryan, we got everybody going through a lot of different stuff. I may take my profits too early and then tilt out, So, Ryan, one of the things I go through, the team knows that, like, when I top tick something, it sends me in an absolute tilt mode. I cannot stand it when I top tick something and then it just dumps from there. Because I'm mainly a short seller, Ryan. Are you short or long? We got both in here. Music got up to the 1,500 today, so you're funded again. Now I gotta get to the 2,500. Congrats. Very cool. I think you'll get it this time. What'd you trade today, Bernadette? Yeah, Fades is saying size down a little bit once you're funded. I think it helps reduce that emotional dial for sure. Oh, look at Wheeler. Wheeler ended up being really good on that fade. Good call, Fades. Fades is like a hawk. He finds these plays that are prepped to fade and he works them. Cut losers quicker. Ryan, is that? Yeah. Yeah, cut the losers quicker. Don't over bias in on anything. So Ryan, we've been over. A few of us are trying out this equities prop firm where you just got to grow it. Like so, music got funded. She grew. What do you grow? 25,000. She grew into 26,500. So now they fund her, and she gets paid out on the profit she generates if she reaches her goal. So it's very cool. Very, very cool. Traded Wheeler in pre-market and Intel after the bell. Nice. Yeah, I'm still on the eval, which I got some work to do here. I went kind of crazy once I got this account. Now I'm taking a step back and INLF here, man. Look at this thing slowing back down towards 150. It's Ryan. It's Trade the Pool is the name of the company. Getting funded is like you're trading an evaluation, and if their risk management team will then assess your trades and fund you based off of you passing that eval. They'll fund you with whatever account you passed on the eval. For a lot of us, a $25,000 account. Yeah, an evaluation is kind of like you're trading in a. It's kind of like you're training a simulator. To get. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Ryan. So music just passed hers, and now she's got funded. Oh yeah, little guys can have success. You buy the evals for like 100. Like I bought the 25,000 eval for 100 and some dollars, and then you pass it, and they fund you 25,000. I'm gonna do a bigger video on it here soon, so to go over it in detail. SSII. Okay, found something halted up. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm keeping you from finishing that last final boss. It honestly feels right now like the time to be for the short sellers, for us to be stepping in. That's what I'm thinking. SLDE recent IPO shooting up too. Yeah, that's how it feels, Baron. Like the longs are taking their weekend here soon. I gotta take INLF, guys. This is in a descending triangle against 150. I think I gotta take INLF. looks like it's about to snap. I'm going to have to let it pass me by probably if it snaps here. Damn it. INLF looks good. I don't know if I want to short it right here. I hate shorting these things into the lows. At least on the descending triangle. I'll hit it right here. I'll get it at 152, a couple hundred shares. Yeah, just click. Look in the description. Look in the description. You get. I just talked to them the other day, and they sent me a link for the green team. You guys can get a 5% off at whatever one you want. But you can look at it at all the different evaluations. And then be there tonight. Maybe you'll win the $5,000 one. Because I'm going to do... go comment. If you guys want a chance to win that, comment on my last video. Because I'm doing a comment generator. It's just going to sift through the comments on my last video. The competition one. Go comment on that before tonight. The ugliest chart. What is Wheeler doing right now? 7. Yeah. Well, she's down there at 730. It's got some support, 720. Probably trying to bounce a little bit off of that. All right, INLF. I am stabbing at this one. It's kind of drawing me in. I like this setup. I mean, it may continue higher, but I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking the longs are out for lunch. And volume's kind of fading on this Friday. We could see some profit taken and this thing snap this bottom descending triangle. That's what I'm leaning towards is going to happen here, but we'll see. I think what I'm going to do is probably set an OCO order and... and just chill. All right, OCO order set. What is it? SSI calling your name? All right, INLF. Let's crack that 150. Come on. This is the chart. It's looking good. Volume fading. It's kind of like the bouncy ball effect, right? It just slowly dribbles out. That's what I like with the descending triangles, trading this edge. Because we form lower highs to support 150, and then once she snaps and takes out market orders, we normally will get like some kind of liquidity sweep down into the 130 range. Now, if she wants to bounce here and continue higher, that's definitely a possibility. Still above VWAP. It's still on the support 150. It's possible. It's possible she could bounce right here at a lot of support levels, but that's why we apply the risk here. Slowing down a lot, so I do like that aspect. right now. It's trying to bounce 160. Well, dang it. All right, guys, I'm going to let this one play around a little bit. I got my stop set on it. Not going to give back too much of the day if she's not going to work out. Stop is set at 167. I'm about to head out, grab some lunch, do the whole lunch thing. Be here later tonight. Again, go comment on my last video, the competition, 500,000. If you want a chance for that 5,000 eval tonight, probably will be going live at like 9:30 tonight. And I gotta go pick up something, Baron. What am I gonna pick up? Gotta go grab something. Something good, something allocated tonight. But guys, email if you have any questions, averydaytrading@gmail.com. INLF, are we elevatoring down? Because I guess I'll have to stay if it's going to shoot on down. Let me see. You're heading out soon too? Yeah, good work. Yeah, if this doesn't work out, I'll be down. I'll get back a little bit. Either way, going to be a base hit day. Baron with the Rebel. Whatever you like. Yeah, you know, I might go back to where it all began with Mr. Elijah Craig, the Baptist preacher. He's got a really good bourbon. I love his barrel proofs, Baron, but the barrel proof Elijah Craig, they've been somewhat difficult to find these days. Another halt up on SSSI. SSII. Just a healthcare thing, sector going on, pumping. Let's take a look at the. Are you safe on this, Baron? SSII. Can we get some information? Not find the ticker on Finviz. Not really any short interest on it, though, according to that site. Yeah, that's a good one. gotta stay here to see if this thing's about to snap. 150. INLF right back down to $1.50. Come on. Snapperoo. Might just see what she does, SSI. Some chat rooms pumping this thing on up. So it halted 11:44. We got 5 minutes. 11:49. Couple more minutes left. I mean, we got up and over 10. A lot of resistance. Obviously, the last time it pumped was April. What is this? April 25th. Not that long ago, really. But we don't see any news on this. Just pump. Oh, INLF dumped. Heck yeah, I just got taken out. 130 something. I forget what my OCO order was set to. Oh, baby, up 150 today. I just got taken out at like $1.30, dude. Wow. I don't get lucky that often. Sweet. Love it, man. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I was in that. It looked good. Descending triangle pattern here. See, props. Trading just a lot better. I don't know. Maybe when it's not your hard-earned cash. Trade a little bit better. Alright. Up, let me see. 166, about 150 on the day. Good. I'll take it. That's a good way to end the week. I'll be happy with that. Alright. Guys, I'll stick around for you real quick. I kind of want to see where SSI goes. 11:44. I mean, I don't know. I might go real small on this too. Let me see where she goes. She open up? Should be opening up here soon. Mr. James, part of the green team in the house. You green, James? Ryan, if you're still in here, I just emailed you back. They couldn't rebalance, so now it's a double halt. We're going to... Oh, God. All right. So then we're going to 11:54. All right. James, very cool. Which account are you working right now? All right, let's see where SSI is going to open up. Man, I can't ever get to. Time flies in the morning for me, guys. I don't know about you, but it like drags thereafter. I have too much fun trading. I like forget to eat lunch oftentimes. Honestly, just forget to eat lunch. Having too much fun. All right, SSII. We got a couple minutes here. James, did you comment on the last video I came out with? I want you in the running for the win tonight. Working to get your account funded. Yeah, I want you in the running for this TTP account so you can practice in the meantime. So go comment. We're going to do the giveaway live tonight. Go comment on my last video, the 500,000 competition one I came out with. Go comment on that one and you'll be in the running. Yeah, fades, we're very similar, man. Traders, we're a different breed. We're a different breed. I don't know, dude. I may have to hit SSII small. Every time I want to get out of here, I can't. Trying to look it up on X to see if there's any info on SSII. I mean, it just kind of looks like, to me, it just looks like a bunch of chat rooms jumped into this. Just opened up. Is it halting up again? I can't sit here for 3 hours waiting for this thing. Is it halted up again? And we can't even take the trade, can we? We gotta wait a minute out of the halt. I'm always gonna forget that thing. If a halt has occurred once trading is resumed, a trader must wait 1 minute before opening a trade or adding to a position on an affected symbol. Okay. If a halt has occurred once trading is resumed, a trader must wait 1 minute before opening a position. There are no exceptions to this rule. That's what it says, Fades. You can't open or add to a position. It looks like you can close out, apparently. Opening or adding to a position is not allowed on a symbol that's made an 8% move within 4 regular trading minutes. I haven't really run into that volatility issue, though. The volatility issue I haven't run into, like, at all. Yeah, Baron. This is, and it doesn't look like I can really 10-second, 30-second rule is really my main two. Oh, I may have just breached one of those. I did the OCO thing again today, where I accidentally got into something. I just got out of it immediately. Let me look and see if they canceled that. Yeah, one of them. It was only $1. $1.65 didn't count. Rest of them counted. Sweet. I'm doing pretty good though. 52% success rate. Lucy curling on around. Wheeler, man, dude. God dang it, that last exit's gonna haunt me. It's down 2 points off of that top take I had. God dang it. James probably going to be about 9:30 when I do that tonight. I'll do the giveaway. All right, SSI just opened up. And halted down. I can't even get involved with it. It's not even worth it. Can't even get involved with it. All right. Well, Baron, that's probably good for you. I mean, you'll probably be fine in this thing. But I don't know if there's anything else going on. Lucy went back up to 420, rejected off the Magic 20 area. Oh my God, CLRO 890 to 540. Good Lord. Yeah, James, they're relatively cheap. I think SRM, there's some potential with this one still. I mean, she put in a pretty significant top up there, 1280 on good volume. Snapped under, pulled back up. 1150's holding up pretty well. NWGL. Zombie hour yesterday. Completely missed this one. Or Wednesday. Mm. So SRM's like a maybe. Wheeler, trying to bounce off a 7. I don't think there's anything else though. SSII, out of curiosity, I gotta see where this one goes. It'll open up here about a minute. Oh, yeah, we'll see where this one's going to open up at. Here in about a minute. Yeah, NWGL, that was awful. Absolutely awful. All right, SSII, where are we going? Where are we going? Already hit a lot of resistance left of the chart. Yeah, here's the chart, dude. I mean, it pretty much already looks topped out. Pretty much already looked topped out there. Another 5 minutes. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. They're going to cause me to take a boredom trade over here. Where are you, SRM? All right, boredom trade initiated. SRM 1120, 50 shares against the 1150s, which has been giving it a lot of trouble. Yeah, the chart looks pretty good on SSI. The daily looks definitely pretty good. So now we're going to open up. Man, I got a couple more minutes on it. All right. I'll BRB. SRM pad in the wallet, looks like. It's crack under 11. And then, where are we at? 159. Okay, we should be opening up any second. SSI. Maybe in the 1210s. We're going to open up 1210, 1210. All right, looks like we're open 950, 925. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. SSI might get it loaded up. Might get her loaded up and kind of jump in here in a minute. If it's going to pop back up. If it's going to get like shorts covering and a pop up here, I might be jumping into this. All right, I'm jumping in 958. 25 shares, 958. I'm gonna set the OCO because that worked for me before. I'm gonna set it at like $8. And then the stop is gonna be like over 11. Back over 11 would not. I don't see it happening, but could be. Could happen. we should be meeting some resistance, and if any push back up into the tens should be met with sloppy seconds on the short side. Yeah, Swift Clips. Yeah, I'm trying out this trade the pull. A couple guys recommended it to me in here, so giving it a shot. And I'm gonna see if we can get funded and get a payout, and then I wanna trade at both C Pro and trade the pull. Swift Clips. That's kind of my idea. I'd like to trade at both of them. This thing even remotely getting close up here, dude. I might have to like stab at this thing again. Oh, there it goes. I was like, I'm about to hit this thing up here again. It's slowly curling up towards 10, 20s, 30s. We may be halting down. Panic, panic, panic. All right, I'll take it. Pad in the wallet. Pad in the wallet. Let me see if that even counted, because that was right outside of the halt. Oh, I tried to wait about a minute. Yeah, it counted. Sweet. 958 entry, 889 exit. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, it fades in like a pad the wallet kind of mood right now. I mean, because if I can pad it up towards 200, protect your 100 you made on the day, and then pad your wallet up to 200. That ain't bad. Right now I'm sitting at close to 200. 183 minus fees, and then I got SRM that's up a little bit right now. Yeah, if we can pad the wallet up to 200, man. That's a good day. Swift Clips, the commissions. Yeah, I don't know. Today's fees, I got $20 in fees. I think it's real similar to C Pro. Let me take a look. It's 5 mils per share. So 5 mils is 0.005. That's going to be on 1,000 shares. It's going to be No, it's 0.005. That may be old. .005 would be $5 on 1,000 shares, which could be the case. .005 with a 75-cent minimum commission. Did it just halt down again? Oh, dang it. At least a few hundred a trade, in my opinion. If you trade more size, you have more fees. Just part of the game. Yeah, I mean, this is the P&L today, guys. This is pretty much what I'd like to keep up with every single day. I know you're gonna have some red days here and there. But this is pretty much what I'd like to have every day. 162 times 0.70%. I'm keeping 113 today on the funded account. 70% of that of today's net. So this is about the ideal day I'd like to have. Minimum on C Pro is $100 minimum, and then you get 6-to-1 leverage. Yeah, I'm protecting the account. Yeah, I'm in one trade right now, SRM. That's it. If that one keeps selling off, that will be some money right there. Padding the wallet style. Baron, you good on SSII? You working that one? Oh, yeah, C-Pro's cheap. C-Pro commissions is 5 mils. So 5 mils on 1,000 shares is 50 cents. Yeah, C-Pro's cheap. 1,000 shares, 50 cents. Pushes the FOMO into your bloodstream. I love it. I have the worst trades on Friday, but you're good right now, right? Good and green. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I just keep trying to get out of here, but keep getting reeled back in. My degeneracy just keeps getting reeled back in. So we're gonna end the day right here. Good luck on the SSII. We'll see where that one's gonna open up at. I think I'm just gonna liquidate everything. Yep, I'm gonna be done for the day. So 194, 173 after fees. That's the day. 173 after fees. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. I'll see you guys tonight. Comment on that video if you want a chance. My last video, if you want a chance to win the 5,000 giveaway tonight. I'll be going live at 9:30. And hope you win. Hope you win. Keep Keep up the grind. Don't force if nothing's sticking out. Yeah, don't force it. Don't force her in there. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to be out of here. I'll see you guys tonight. Get your workout in, Fade. You're motivating me. I need to go do something too. Run on the treadmill or something. Goodness gracious. I gotta get back into it. Get back into it. I will. All right. We'll see you guys tonight. Take care. And let me... the cash register for the green team, baby. All right, we'll see you guys later on tonight.